Hi everyone. I made this album today. It's a envelope mini album, and I used a collection of papers, including the Curtain Cole by G45 and the Tim Holtz. Oh god, I can't remember which one it is again. Hang on a sec. It's the Crowded Attic, sorry. So I didn't have enough of the Graphic 45 to make a whole album, and I've still got some of it left, but there just wasn't quite enough to do a whole album with the papers, so I've just used snippets from it. So this is my front cover, and it's quite plain, it's quite simple. I used the new die that I got, which was this one. I got this the other day. It's the Tim Holtz hardware findings, and I kind of love this. I started off with these, and I just cut these out on some white cardstock, and I used some of this distress stain, and then once that was dry I went over it with some walnut stain and then I Mod Podged it so that it's quite sturdy. I used this frame, which is not very good with the names, am I? It's the Sizzix frame oval with ornate edges, and I did have to cut a tiny bit off here and a tiny bit off there so that it would actually fit on this page. It's not like a usable frame, it's just I've just stuck it down, and the centerpiece I just kind of inked up, stamped the word memories and the two stamps here, which is all from this collection. CDs. It's a lovely little collection. I actually got this on eBay for, I think it was like £2, and there's some beautiful stamps on there, so that's what I used. The backing paper here is from the Tim Holtz Crowded Attic. So the first page, I've just left this like this. I'm not quite sure what I'll do here. I might add some more detail to that, but I'm not quite sure as yet. So I made a pocket page here, and I used the stamp collection by Tim Holtz, can't remember which one it is, to make these two tags, and they're just plain on the back, so you can add a photo or do some journaling. This is from the Graphic 45, just a little tiny piece. I did ink up all the envelopes before attaching them to the binding, which is the Stack the Deck binding, which Laura from Follow the Paper Trail done over the Christmas period. So again, I done another pocket page. I used this stamp just to create this little tab here, and I used one of the tiny file tabs here. And it's plain on the back, so you can add a photograph and some journaling. I'm doing this one-handed and not very well. Used one of the Paris stamps here from the Graphic 45. This page here, I just made this little kind of tent card. Is it tent fold? And I stamped on the postcard image, and I inked it all up. Today was actually a lot of inking, so my hands were absolutely filthy. Oops, that's not supposed to come out the bottom, but I done this one and I stamped on the pocket watch. And this page is a flip page, so I just added these like photo mats on here, and done an oval one and this kind of oblongy one. And this paper on the back is actually a printable from the digital stamps, free digital stamp, DigiStamp, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I'll put the link to it. I think most of you know it by now. So that's that page. This page here is combination again. It's the backing paper actually is just the, you know, the kind of browny colour on here, where it was completely brown, and I just used a Bronte script stamp and inked it up, stamped it on some paper, and then put it on here. So it only took a few minutes just to get that, you know, something else going on in the background. Stamped this stamped image on here. This is one of the stamps from the Tim Holtz collection, and stamped on the clock as well. I just made this pocket and used the Graphic 45 paper. This is one of the Kaisercraft stamps, and I just stamped that on there, inked all around the edges. So that's that page. This page here, I just made a band, and this is one of the stamps, digital stamps that I printed out, and I just backed it onto some black cardstock, and it's plain on the back for adding photo or journaling. And this is from the Graphic 45, the Scaramouche. I cut this out and then I backed it onto some thicker black cardstock just to kind of strengthen the paper, because it wasn't, you know, if it's going to be kind of hanging off the edge, then you want some strength there. So that's that page. This page here is, again, I just made another band and used some of the Graphic 45 papers that I had left over. Made this tag or photo mat, and I just stamped, again, one of the Tim Holtz sayings on here. It's plain on the back, and I didn't really want to cover the paper up, because, you know, what's the point of buying paper with some nice designs on it and then just covering it all up? So that way you still get to see it. Whoops. I must start doing this with my my video camera, not my phone. This has got a tag here, and I stamped an image of a bottle on here, and on the back it's got, this is the Tim Holtz paper, so you get to see a little bit of this. And I made this pocket from a coin envelope, and I may add something else on here, I'm not quite sure, I'll just leave that out. And just a photo mat here. This page here, this is all the Tim Holtz papers, and this is the butterfly paper, and I just used some of the other paper to make some mats, photo mats, and I just used the corner of an envelope to create this, and one of the smaller butterfly images from the paper as well. This page is pretty plain, all Tim Holtz again, and just created a pocket and cut this down to size and matted it on some black cardstock to make some small tags, and this one here, and it's just plain on the back. Here again I used the Kaisercraft stamp, the postal stamp. I do like that, it's really nice, and their stamps are actually pretty cheap. I think I can buy them for like £2.99, and I think it's like 80p postage and packaging, so it's a good deal. I've actually got a little list of some more of the stamps that I want to buy. I might go and buy them later. This here is one of the on the edge dies, can't remember the name, and I just inked it up and added some more Tim Holtz paper, some of the more black. It's like a marbly effect, I don't know if you can actually see it, so you can journal or add some photos. Again, there's another corner pocket, and this tag, and it says "Enjoy the Journey," which is Tim Holtz stamps, just black cardstock, and this is the Graphic 45. It was probably one of the only papers that I had left that you could use to fill a whole page. This is a flip page, and I just done 2 photo mats and used this stamp in the corners. Oops. So that's that. Just a plain photo mat here, and I just put this on at an angle. This page here, I made a pocket page and added one of the Paris stamps again, if you can zoom in or not, and 2 tags, and here I used the crown stamp on this one and the postal stamp on that one. So that's that. And finally another pocket page, and I used this was from the Tim Holtz paper, and I just cut that out and backed it onto some black cardstock, and I made 2 mini postcards which are blank on the back. And again, I used this stamp. You can tell I like this stamp, but I embossed this using some gold embossing powder, and it's just it's this make Commotion, I think it says, and it's gold, and it's very, actually thought when I opened it I thought it looked more like micro beads, but it actually come up really well. I don't know if you can see, but it did it come up nice. So that was that. So I done all this today because I'm working the weekend and I'm kind of missing doing my crafting, and oh, and that's the back, which is just the this part of the I don't know what you call this. It's like something you put on a gate, like a hinge, isn't it? Yeah. I might actually kind of fill these in with some stickles or something to kind of make them look like rivets, or little nails or screws. So and that's the spine. So that's my album. I had fun doing this. Just quickly flip through again. I will be putting some pictures on my blog because I haven't been putting much on there lately, and I should do. Oh, and while I'm on here, if anyone from the UK or Ireland is interested in doing the tag swap for this month, then pop along to the Facebook page, which I'll put a link below, or my blog, and I'll put a link to that as well, and you can sign up. We have extended it a little bit because some people that want to get involved have got some commitments at the moment, so and this is just the first swap, so it's there's not going to be any strict rules and regulations as of when the closing date is, etc. So come along and join up. Just leave me a message on there, either the blog or the Facebook page, and I will then get in contact with you regarding who your swap partner is, and then I'll need some details from you regarding shipping stuff off. So, and this is an individual swap, so it's only, you'll get paired off with a partner. So that's that. So I hope you're all having a good day, and hope you like the album. Please leave a comment or any questions that you have. Just pop it below and I will answer them for you. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.